Bob Dylan is one.
Ooh,
Yeah, well, Bob Dylan is somebody I believe is an incredible songwriter, but as a singer and a musician, I mean, he's a musician. You could tell, but
Traveling
not the greatest singer.
Was it Traveling Wilburys? That was called.
I love it. I had both of the albums.
But he just didn't.
Yeah.
He just didn't fit in that group, though. That's what I understand.
You know what though? What was it? Tweeter and the Monkey Man. One of the greatest songs I've ever heard. Guys, I am taking a sick day, so you kids have fun. We've got Archie Horror tonight, and I think you guys are going to have a blast with it. I found 12 covers. There's probably a bajillion others out there, which is good because hopefully we're doing this next Halloween. Also, I made another list of Archie Horror from their Chilling Adventure series, which includes the Pop's Chocolate Shop, the Jughead the Hunger, and I made its own list from Afterlife with Archie, the zombie one. So there's potential, a lot of stuff coming up. In the meantime, I'm going to bow out. RDV is going to take over.
And before you go, put up a poll or later on.
Okay, yeah, we could do that before because I am crashing out right here.
It's crashing right now as we speak. Why are you behind the wheel? Get out from behind the wheel!
All righty, kids.
Because the alternative's a woman driver.
Ah!
So, what kind of poll are we making? Is it for more Halloween books? Or?
Yeah, let me make sure where we are because we're in season 7 already. We're in the middle right now. We're in the middle of season 6, and we have up to episode 8 of season 7 already figured out. We've got Eerie Magazine, Looney Tunes Horror, Marvel Tales, The Golden Age. We've got Michael Myers. We've got Black Cat Mystery, Disney Horror, Forbidden Worlds, Werewolf by Night, and
as opposed to Werewolf by Day.
I gotta ask. So, Michael Myers, he doesn't really fit that. I know he's Canadian, but he's not scary.
You know what though? Austin Powers in that velvet suit is frightening because and he's also a sexual predator. So I figured we would.
I don't remember that one.
Behave.
Yeah. But okay, so there you go, kids.
Head down. Sorry. So I'm here.
I added something a little bit off, and I need 3 titles. We've got Grim Ghost Stories.
Oh, for Halloween things?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a Barbie Halloween special. Are there a lot of different
he's like
kitty versions of comic book things, like a Care Bears Halloween and
how about we did what's the little guy that when we always joke that Casper was the little devil guy?
Oh, Hot Stuff.
Yeah.
The little devil. Okay, I could put that in there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He's like a little monster, kinda.
It's like a little yeah, Richard Rich died. and then how's it go with Breen? He became Hot Stuff, and then he became Casper.
That's the theory. That Richie Rich died and became Casper, or Hot Stuff, and then became his. Yep, they're gonna do it. Cover your ears, Lester Sisters. 3, 2, 1. Fuck you, Zach Taylor. Jesus.
I'm glad you put a Taylor at the end of that because I was like, what does Zach do?
Well, other than the racism.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 week after getting an overtime gift against Baltimore, they just run 3 plays, try to kick a field goal, lose the game.
Ooh.
So getting back to what we're talking about,
that sounds good.
We're choosing titles for polls.
Well, I got Hot Stuff. We already have Disney and Looney Tunes coming up as well.
What would be good?
There's a lot.
Joe was saying My Little Pony, but I don't think Breen or I will be here for that one.
Well, you can actually think of real horror titles as well.
I can't.
Scooby-Doo? I think that wasn't.
That's kind of spooky, right?
All right, there we go.
Because they're always
What's it-
finding
what-
ghosts.
Yeah, what's the
And
Scooby Doo?
here is the poll. We've got horror movie posters, grim ghost stories, hot stuff, and Scooby-Doo.
Everybody vote for Scooby Doo.
Everybody vote for horror movie posters. That
Where
sounds
are
fun.
you?
There we go.
Thinking of doing posters?
Yeah, I just popped in. Why not do the movie posters as well? We could throw some of those
It's
in there.
like a cover, but for
All right.
movies.
Yeah.
No, I gotta go use the restroom.
Before we get started,
Yeah, well, yeah, you're the host, man.
Like
Yeah.
zoinks!
Like points, man.
Oh, what a gift!
Obviously, you're doing your own thing over there, man.
I forgot my bottle, bro.
Oh my goodness
I-
gracious.
I ran out of Baja Blast.
Oh
It's okay.
What?
That's why I'm having the one beer of the evening.
no! Walgreens is still open. I don't know if they have it.
Wait, one beer pixel?
Yeah,
Nobody
we've held it up the street. We've held this up for everybody else. Pixel, you want to go to Publix and get some more Baja Blast? We'll wait.
Publix is closed right now.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
And
All righty, you
Walgreens
kids
is
have a
not
great
open.
time. Yeah, this 10:30 show is about to start at 11. You kids have fun.
You have a good night. Feel better.
Yeah, I hope so. I just need to lay down. I've been like
Absolutely.
this for a week now. It's just
Oh wait,
Yeah.
am I?
Yes,
I think I'm the only one that can type in the channel too. I'll have Jackson do the start, then stop. Then if you want to, or Marani,
Okay.
one of those. Yeah.
all right. Well, you kids have fun, and thank you very much for the night off. I'll see you on Tuesday. Hold on. Tuesday is. Let me see what we got. I do know that it's Tuesday is anti-Lester Sister Day. We're going to be talking about the band covers from the Wortham trials.
Listen. We can say that it's covers not made for the Lester sister, but I'll have to stand against anything anti-Lester sister.
Aw.
Okay, well there you go. Yes, I
Well-
would recommend you do not show up on Tuesday. That's all I'm saying, Amy. all
They
right?
can.
Yeah.
They're busy
Yeah.
Tuesdays through Thursdays.
I will
Yeah.
not be monetizing Tuesday because if I do, I may find myself
You know,
getting some strikes or something.
I imagine Amy and Melissa probably feel like I do. They're streaming every day.
You're
They're with
not-
Geeky Puppet Show, Mike, and then here.
Well, you kids have fun. See you later.
So yeah,
All right. So, Jackson, if you want to put that up there, or Maranya, we're gonna do number 1.
24/7.
All right.
Oh, look how cute! This is the best.
Wait, are you going to go ahead and show the tier list?
Well, you can't. Yeah, I will, but you can't do overlays. You're not a manager.
No, I
I'm the
can't.
only one. Yeah, so that's why I'm just gonna.
This one automatically wins.
Engelteen's back now.
Yeah, it occurred to me that I haven't paid the bill on this shit for a while. So if I leave,
I
For a
can. I
long
can.
time?
I still have manager right now, dude.
You
I can do
do?
it. Yeah.
okay, cool. I just want to make sure. All right, have a good.
Otherwise, we'll all leave too. So.
He's sleepy. That's why he's going, Edgar.
I've been having trouble crashing out this last week, and I'm already falling asleep here. So
Make like Savage Garden and Crash and Burn, okay?
So our first issue here is the number what? What?
We're just
It's-
going one.
Archie and Friends, a Halloween Tale. It's a one shot.
Thank
Okay.
you. All right. Eric Breen was the first in here tonight. So how about you go, Mr. Breen? Give us a number.
He means yeah. Give us a number. Don't go.
let me think. Let me give it careful consideration, which means I'm watching this next play.
Okay. You
Uh,
need to give it very careful consideration.
by the way, so we had E switch to the kid classic Archie stuff for tonight.
Aw. That's sweet of you. Thank you so much. Because this is adorable.
Do for you.
Is that Sonic?
Yes!
Yeah.
Sonic was an Archie comic for a long time.
I know, but it's just make sure that was in there. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna give this an 8.
Alrighty. As the guy keeping track runs away.
I'm marking it down. I'm marking it down. I had to get a pencil.
Oh, that makes it easier to take notes.
Okay.
All right.
I was next in. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 7 myself.
Well, I'm just going by the order on the left of the screen where we are right now. So just go down the line.
So I'm
last.
next down the line.
Yeah.
I'm under Eric Breen.
There's Eric, and then there's myself.
Melissa, Amy, give us
hey.
the numbers.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute though. And even the Archie characters all look really adorable. And Sonic looks adorable. And there's fluffy clouds. It's amazing. It's it's their Anne friends. This is amazing.
Everyone's vote counts in the chat. You just put on a number.
Yes.
Everyone, remember, VENKMAN, everyone counts.
Or no one counts at all.
Now get off your ass and go knock on some doors.
Yep.
Oh, right. Yeah, this is too cute. I love this. This is a 10.
This
so
is a
cute.
10. Okay. Melissa.
Let me go find my sister. She had to take off on it.
Melissa! Ring!
Shh. Hey, remember we got people that actually watch this show, not ours.
Okay. Calm down.
Sorry, she's having to take care of Dad for a bit.
That's
but
okay.
she'll
That's
be
okay.
back.
All right.
She'll be back soon.
We can always play catch up when she comes back.
Real Dr. Venkman.
Well, I think this is a good one here, man. Yes,
Remember.
I like this. I like seeing the classic characters. There's a Sonic crossover with Archie.
I know, right? But
Now
I mean,
we have to read this. Yeah, this obviously looks like it's obviously 90s Archie. That's just, yeah. Is that 96? 96 it says?
I think so.
I don't know. It's fun and fuzzy. I'm going. I like Amy before me. I'm going 10, good sir.
Okay, I'm glad to have that. All right, we're going to go to the chat right up to the start. Where are you? Go for one. Undead Quinn is giving this a 6. And Glinzer has decided to give this a 7. Same with Joe. Ethereal Dragon is saying 8. Michael Taylor is also going 8.
That's a pretty good hand pose for an Archie comic or character. You should be able to see him.
Says this is a 5. He is not a fan. Jackson Roykirk, because I'm not Anglican, I will say it right. That's an 8. One slick dude says, and friends get a 9. Alrighty. Rhaegar is saying 7. Same with the J. Lucian. Gee, it takes 3 people to fill in for E. Well, no. He gave Pixel Power. What has he done? Maranya says that Archie and Friends characters rendered to model, not too much Halloween, scores a Halloween 8. Okay. Leon Haley says 6.
Well, if it's Tails dressed up as Sonic, that's a pretty good costume.
And since he's not here, I can crinkle now.
All right. Okay, you can stop it now. Trusty is also giving this a 5.
What'd you say? Do more?
What? Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought you said.
All right. The
I couldn't
fives
hear you over the
take away-
crinkling.
The 5s take away the 10s.
Wait, is that a horror movie? The Crinkling?
1 6 takes away the 1 9, and 1 6 takes away 1 8. So we have 4 8s remaining, and then 5 7s. So this would be our 7 for the evening. Can you move this to the 7s, please?
All right. Now we go here for something completely different. Ah! All right. Yeah, here. And go for number 2.
Oh,
Who's starting us out this time? You started off.
I guess
Breen?
that would be me. I actually don't like that. I should have grabbed a dry erase board, but mistakes were made.
This doesn't look like Archie hardly, does it?
Okay, so gruesome, isn't it? Oh, Grundy. Only knew whose face I carved on this Halloween pumpkin, Veronica. Oh, I don't think this one's done very well. I get the bit.
What?
Nation. I am personally going to go ahead and say that I think that this. Sorry, I'm buying seconds while I write down all these numbers. 4, 1. Okay. I think that this is personally this is a 5 for me. All right. Amy.
Well, I mean, I think the biggest problem here is how are you going to get that door open? I mean, look at where the table is. Like, and the door opens in. So
it might be already open, isn't it?
it is, but that rear table leg is about maybe 7 inches from the wall, and the door is
opening into it, phasing her through it.
Yep, it's phased right into the. So there's some kind of like cosmic anomaly that has caused this door to phase into the table, and there's a lot. So the biggest problem here is not that pumpkin, although it is kind of weird that he took all of the orange color off of it.
Right.
There's a lot to think about. I think Veronica. I'm assuming. Yeah, that's Veronica, right? Yeah, It's gotta be. She looks pretty cute. I like her dress, and her hair looks nice. But Archie looks kind of scary. Like it looks like he almost did a picture of himself on the pumpkin.
He's always he was always drawn really weird and nerdy back in the. This is pre-cord. This is before the what you gonna call it, the code.
Oh, really? When they said, "Okay, you got to start making characters."
Actually, readers, fans didn't like the bucktooth Archie, so they slowly did it away with that. It has nothing to do with Archie's never been a threat to the code one way or another, but they just kind of softened his features over the years.
Slowly learned to have your characters.
And you can't really tell, but if you look at Veronica's face, she's angry too.
Oh, is she? Oh, okay.
At least that's why my interpretation. I can't really zoom in that close.
She might not be happy with Archie making fun of her.
Well, that's just me.
That's just mean. Well, good for her. She just did it for what's right. I think I would probably give it a 5. Like, it's not so bad that I'm like, oh, good lord. But it's not, it's got problems, but it's not terrible.
Either Melissa joined us or Amy's throwing her voice around.
No, Melissa's here.
Okay.
Melissa.
All right. With that being said, then I'll quickly go back so she can see the first one.
Well, let's finish. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you can.
Real quickly, if you just want to give your score on one is.
Oh, it's cute. Oh, look, yep. I thought the character's like I'm feeling a little bit of Sonic the Hedgehog energy. And I look up at the corner. Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
That era. That's so cute. Well, it lifted my voice up and everything. It's quite good.
And it's his Anne Friends.
And it's Anne Friends. Oh, it is Anne Friends. Oh, that's nice. So, like 9?
Okay.
So that's right. So Pixel named this title too.
Yeah.
Screw that. Actually, it's a tie between 7 and 8. Then.
Oh.
What's
up, Reagan?
No. Yes, it is. He didn't say how to beat the tiebreakers. I think we'll keep it at a 7 for now.
So what about this one?
I think I'll call it. I think I'll give it a 7. The perspective is good. It's good caricature. It's not, like it wasn't the most appealing version of Archie, and those pants to make him look a little hippie.
There is that.
Okay. Mr. VENKMAN. Oh, sorry, Doctor.
Yes, Fiend, I am the doctor. No. There's actually is a fourth leg. You can see it a little bit. It's behind where Betty would be, or not Betty, Veronica.
It would have to be, yeah.
There's a table sticking out, and then just slightly by her back, there's a little goes down. Grundy's not happy because this is. I get the gag. Yes, basically they're making because Grundy and Archie do not get along. And
But there's no way she could see it from there.
And
no, but she knows he's a hooligan. He's a troublemaker, so she doesn't like Archie.
Yep.
I mean, I guess they must be at school then when they're doing this because I was trying to figure out why would Grundy just show up at his house? What are you doing?
No,
Maybe she thinks it's the Riverdale series.
Yeah. Oh no.
Love me, Archie. Those scams, Miss Grundy.
She was hot in Riverdale.
Yeah,
She was.
she actually was. But she actually wasn't the real Miss Grundy though. Plot twist.
36.
She just took the ID or basically opposed as Grundy. Honestly, I like it, but Archie's face, and then I understand the time. It must be like early 50s or late 40s.
Early to mid 40s, probably.
Yeah, because he's got the golf pants on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go 8 on this. Although Veronica is drawn pretty well, the shoes are done well too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. Mr. Breen, so we can get to the comments.
First, speaking of legs, yes, Henry, that did suck. That was a gruesome injury. Not quite Crumrye or Theismann, but not pretty to watch. But for this cover,
Those scams!
this is a 10.
All right.
I love this era. Yeah, this is simple, funny, cool. Yeah, 10.
Oh, that's
Okay.
great.
So go for number 2. Jay Lucen is giving this a 10 as well. Undead Quinn is giving this a 7. Trusty is saying, this is a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Joe says 7. This is pretty funny. Jackson Roy Kirk, because I say it right, it's a 7. Yeah, I see your confusion. 5 from Leon Haley. The Linzer is giving this an 8 today. Michael Taylor says this is also a 7 for him.
Oh, that's all right.
Do. Ethereal Dragon is saying this is a 4. This is not good for him. Henry Jermek says 5. He's yelling it for some reason. One sick dude. 6. Archie is not drawn well. Pretty bad when the pumpkin looks better than the main character. Stop. He's already dead. Maranya says, Archie 18. It's a cute gag that is repurposed for Halloween. Simple and effective. Even with glitches, this is a Grundy 10. Solomon? Rhaegar says, this is a 9. MK says, hey guys, I rate Witch Face Pumpkin 8. Enjoy the Giants. Alrighty. And what are we doing? Never mind. All right, I'm going down. I don't see any other. Yes, thank you, One Slip, for doing the stop. The 4 takes out a 10. All right. 2 of these 5s are going away, and they take out the rest of those 10s. 1 5 takes out a 9. 1 5 takes out an 8.
Oh, wrong one.
2 6s. This is another 7.
Hold on.
That's
You
good.
want to do that? Here. Here.
Yes. Thank you.
Another 7?
Another 7. I have 5 7s.
Where is this cover now? There it is.
They are the only things that haven't been touched. Jay, didn't you rate this one already? Oh, you're saying for number 3. It hasn't even come up yet.
I put up by accident. That's why. So.
How dare you?
It's okay. So we're going back over there, and we're going up to number 3.
Over there.
Who's turn for this time?
Amy.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Let's see. Archie Halloween Blow. Haunted House. Bah. Oh, this is really cute. I hate to say something like I'd like to see some more detail on like the upper walls. I think that would be kind of cool, but I'd still say that it works really well. And this is kind of an interesting gag. Like I don't think I've seen that like before. When does that happen? So yeah, this is fun. I'll give it a 10.
Alrighty, Melissa.
Same thing. The liner is really clean in the interior.
Sure.
Like the collapsed door in the hall is like that. That is not easy to draw. So this is some skilled work. I mean, I laughed when I saw it. So that one, excellent Archie, excellent Jughead, just really cute overall. I wonder, is the Adagia and the paper worn quality? Is that like deliberate? Is that printed on?
I can't.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Okay, because I was saying like
it looks too clean.
Really
it looks
bad condition.
No, it looks too clean.
Plus, it's a digital exclusive, so.
Oh yeah, digital. So yeah.
All right.
But a lot of them do this. The newer ones, I've seen this before done. They do it on purpose. And if you look at the lines, especially in the bottom right corner, it looks too clean to be like a lot of this stuff.
It'll be a while before they make a filter to make something look like old print, but I'll give them some time. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Pixel Stroll's trying to get one of those for himself to make himself look older.
Hey, don't.
So, what do you think you'd score it?
I 10.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Then right down the line goes to VENKMAN.
All right. Looking at this cover here, I don't get how Jughead's scared of ghosts. I think he's more scared of like finding out that his burger's missing, or it's not a real burger. It's like a fake burger, a veggie burger.
Oh my God! There's nothing more terrifying than that.
Finding out it's vegan. Yeah, it's like
Exactly.
yeah. So Archie being his normal. Hey guys, I am like 20 years old, but I wear my grandpa's clothes.
I wear your granddad's clothes.
I like that the doors are ajar too and everything. So I'm gonna go 10 on this.
Okay. Eric Breen.
Quit singing, or you'll be out the door.
Calm yourself. You want to do this? You want to write down all these numbers?
We'll turn this into a hangout. I don't care. Chaos.
I think it's appalling the way this person couldn't even take care of a digital comic and let it get in that kind of condition.
That's true. People need to be more careful.
You do. I mean, it's just throwing your files anywhere. It's ridiculous. I like this. This is a 10.
I'm going to be the contrarian. I like it. I do, but I have a lot of problem with the space of things. I like the position for Archie and all, but that stairwell with, for some reason, the ghost right there on the stairs. Why is that one there? Like, it's not doing anything. It's just walking down the stairs weird. So it's a 9 for me.
Okay.
Well, maybe it's like after image effect. He started there, and now he's at the bottom.
Well, I don't see any speed lines.
Well, he's a ghost. You don't have speed lines. That's why he got there, bro. He died from speed lines.
The speed lines got him? I did not know that about speed lines.
Jay Lucian agrees with me. It's a 9. Undead Quinn says, no, it's a 10. 10 from Quinn. Ethereal Dragon says, it's pretty great, so it's an 8.
Thank you.
At first glance, it looks like Jughead's leaning against the banister, but he's just freaking out. He's gonna fall down.
Michael Taylor says it's a 10 for him too. Jackson Roykirk says 9. Leon Haley says 8. One slick dude says 8 because the inks could be better.
Remember, as customary on this channel, we must choose someone to skip each round.
I'm not doing that. Linzer says 10. Michael Taylor adds that the house is drawn well. MK says, that's cool. Casper lifting the couch. Yeah, friendly. So it's a 10.
More like moose. Go to the Henry then.
Henry Jermek says 6. Maranya says Archie Halloween blowout. The gag is well when rendered. Enough background to set the scene. Would have been funnier if Archie and Jughead were reversed. Still, this scores a blowout 10. She's absolutely right. It should be Jughead on that couch saying, "Bah, ghosts." Hey, now, it wouldn't be an I Love Comics live stream without bad singing. Thank you, Jackson. Ray Kirk, you deserve that.
Mr. Eric and Boyd, Cheapo Comics comes in with 8.
I'm saying it. Rhaegar also says 8.
Really? They must think alike.
And there we go. We have everything there. The 6 takes away a 10. What is it? 5 8s. Yes, 5 8s. Go ahead and take out 5 10s. And that's ridiculous. I didn't miss anybody, did I? Because
No.
I have 3 10s and 3 9s. He didn't tell us what to do in this situation.
10.
Yeah, let's go ahead and give this the first 10. Everybody seemed to be on the page. The 10s outweighed it. It makes more sense for me. So go ahead and give this a 10.
Sounds good.
Even though I'm team 9, but
Yeah, but you're drunk.
That beer's hitting hard, isn't it?
it's 11%. So
That's strong for you.
1 beer.
Make it count.
Exactly.
All righty, let's go
Right.
for our number 4.
Is this what it's like to watch Mad Men with a box? You're still awake, Jackson Roy Kirk. Go for number 4. Melissa, you start us off.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's really nice line art. It's nicely illustrated. Cute Jughead. Let's see. Sorry, who delete that? We'll work our brains. That's fun. I think I'll give it a. Oh, that's
Very
interesting. It's an ale.
Is it blue?
Dragon Milk, yeah.
8 or 9.
I have to know who's dressed up as the mummy.
The mummy?
Oh,
Yeah, in the background.
oh yeah.
Mummy. It's some mummy.
Maybe Reggie.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, I'll give it a 9.
Melissa gives this a 9. RDV.
This is if you ever notice on the bottom left corner, this is the 2015 Reader Digest kind of.
Really? Okay.
This looks like it also might be digitals too because it's off of ArchieComics.com, I think, or I'm not sure, but yeah, I think for the 90s, for whatever reason, they just made Betty and Veronica, whenever they draw their nose, they look like the Chipmunks, the girl versions. I'm trying to see the nose. But I like they included a hot dog, and they kept the character theme of the characters. Jughead, even though being a zombie, will work for brains before he worked for burgers. And then Archie is part of the fire department. And this is the name is Galvin or whatever or something like that is on the name of the artist. But I'm gonna go 9.
A 9. Okay. Eric Breen.
If Otto Octavius were looking at this cover, what would he be saying right now?
Those
Jams!
You can't see them though. You see those thighs.
Those thighs! Is that what you want?
You work with what you got.
Exactly.
Yeah, Jughead's career that makes her a damsel in distress. Archie has to save her, or not.
Wait, is that why Archie's got the fire department? Because she's so hot?
There you go.
Even with that chipmunk nose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna join the 9 club here.
Okay. I'm actually going to go 10. I think I like this a lot. I think it fits for Jughead. Betty's cute as a button, and
What was that? Cute as a button. Uh-huh.
I didn't say it like that, but okay. It's a 10 for me. And Amy.
Yeah, I would give it a 10 too. I like the nice big characters. It's a good layout. It's the little details of the bat shapes in the background and the mystery mummy there. That's got me fascinated. So yeah, I want to find out what's going on.
He's just in the background saying hi because he wanted to be he's an extra. Want to be be in the camera.
There you go. I'm here too.
Glenzer is starting us off in the chat with a 9. We have Michael Taylor saying this is an 8. Rhaegar says this is a 10. Full stop. Joe's saying 8. That's pretty great.
I think I'll upgrade to. I think I'll switch up to 10. The more I look at it, the more it warms, the more it grows on me. So I think 10.
How dare you change your mind? Okay.
Just to be like.
Well, I'm making mine an 8 to counterbalance.
I've already written on the page. Please stop. What I said, Rhaegar said that. Did I say Joe?
Joe's 8.
Yes. Did I go ahead and say that though?
I think you said Joe, yeah, but you said you added ad-lib and it said this is great for some reason. And one slick dude starting off with him
9.
9.
Yes.
I mean, the background is Mike McCarthy.
Yeah,
Serial Dragon.
He'd like to be anonymous right about now.
Serial Dragon says 8. Leon Haley says 9.
Don't ever do that again.
You know what Archie's gonna say to that mummy, right? Are you my mummy?
So Jackson Roykirk says 9 for Betty alone. You can't get her alone. I'm sorry. Marani says World of Archie, funny premise, well rendered, just enough background to set the scene in mood. Score of brains 10. Undead Quinn says 8. Henry Jeremick says this is a 6, just for kicks. MK says, hey, it's rough. Someone tell Arth what?
It's rough. Someone told the arthritis, Dennis. He
Oh,
wants his brown back in a nice dress. Or unless he's saying atheist? Archieth? Are you trying to do a Scooby bit there, buddy?
yeah, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, that does look like Rough Dennis the Menace's dog is what he's going for.
Oh, okay. What are the girls listening to?
Oh, sorry.
It's just randomly singing a song.
So,
Background.
6 takes away a 10. 4, 8 goes ahead and takes out the rest of the 10.
I get
And
that way
that
too.
makes this a 9.
I get that way too, Amy. Sometimes I just kind of space out because it's better than where I am surroundings are. It's a 9. That's our first 9 of the night.
First 9 of the night.
Alrighty.
The 9 is mine.
All right. Number 5, I believe.
Yes, sir. And turn it off.
That'd be me.
Cute.
And I gotta say, oh man, what the heck is he's bound for apples?
Mm-hmm.
And then she's Pebbles.
She's just like a cave girl.
Cleopatra. Of course, Veronica's always Cleopatra.
She can bam me anytime.
Man, Archie got stuck with the green apple. Ooh, that's better.
No,
Or too sweet.
you make it into pie later.
I guess. Okay, so this is Betty and Veronica. So okay, so now they're both basically like fighting over him in this comic game. That makes more sense. Because I'm like,
Or Veronica's gonna push him in the bucket.
I'll go 9 because I like the gag with the teeth going in there. The soft apple.
Okay. Leon Haley is not voting on this. Okay. Eric Breen.
Then Archie's going, how many apples do I have? 1, not 2, not 3. I'm gonna join VENKMAN 9 because I said that the fangs in the apple made me chuckle.
Yeah, that's I think of it when you see like this snake from the Jungle Book.
Personally, I feel like something's missing. I
Jughead?
think no. It's Betty and Veronica Halloween Annual, and it's a simple gag.
Have them fighting.
Fine.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not doing it for me. I think this is an 8 for me.
I can see it for it'd be 10 for me if Veronica was mad because Betty's got the towel and she's bringing out, hey Archie, come over here. I'll help you dry off. But they're not really fighting over each other. There's kind of like this poisoning them in their agreements.
I like eating green apples. So
Granny Smith apples.
Yeah.
This is how tame Archie was by then. If this had been from like the 50s, Betty probably or Veronica probably would have a shotgun pointed at Betty.
I know, right? This is 2015 probably still.
Amy, it's your turn.
I think, darn, these characters are just really cute, aren't they? They do a good job drawing them. I don't know. It's cute. I like it. It's just a nice little drawing. It's pretty well done, and it can't help but make you smile. So I'll give it a 9.
Alrighty, Melissa.
This might sound a little silly, but I kind of feel at first I thought he had derpy teeth because I kind of the fangs need to be just a little bit more like spread across, just a little more. But
They're not fangs. They're not incisors. So
they're like the outer incisors, like whatever you call those. It's just not
your eye teeth.
Yeah. The eye teeth, yeah. But that is. I mean, I looked at Archie like that's a very cute Archie. And I see what you mean, like Betty and Veronica just almost being a non-presence in the cover when it's supposed to be theirs. It's like, but it's still very cute. I kind of feel like if mom saw that in the checkout at the grocery store, she'd think, oh that's nice, and would pick it up for me.
Yeah.
I like
so
he's got.
It makes me happy.
I like he's got the waffle iron haircut.
Yep.
So I'm trying to decide 8 or 9. Makes me pretty happy. So just for the cuteness of it, maybe I'll just go ahead and put up there in a 9. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, now, the next time we read something where I'm Dracula, I'm going to say, I'm sorry if you can't understand me. I have derpy teeth.
Dragon is giving this an 8. So is Glinzer. Joe is saying this is a 7. MK, Archie the Vampire, Pebbles, and Cleopatra. I'll say 9. Undead Quinn says 8. Henry Jermek says 7. Michael Taylor says 8. Jackson Roykirk says 9. Maranya says Betty and Veronica Halloween Annual, well rendered to character models, cute, sells the book to the target audience. Score is a Count Archie 10.
Rhaegar says the table has 4 legs. Gives it 8.
Yes.
How do we know? We can't see the legs.
Exactly. I'm glad Maranya also agrees that Granny Smith apples are the best, along with Joe. One Slick says 8. It's kind of plain. And why is the apple he bit green and the rest are red? He's supposed to be a vampire. He should be biting a red apple.
Maybe he sucked all the red out of it.
Maybe the apple
Like
had
that.
a bad reaction to the derpy teeth.
There you go.
I skipped Joe? No, I got a 7. Got Joe's 7, yeah.
Yeah, at the top, yeah.
Yeah, I said Joe.
Who said you skipped? Oh, Jackson. I wouldn't trust Jackson. He
I have
has it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And Joe says, I heard you say my name.
16, because we had somebody who said they would not vote on this one. I do not know why, but I won't ask.
It's too cute for him.
So, take away a 7, that knocks out a 10. 1 7 knocks out a 9. And then we have more 8s. This is an 8.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Yep. Leaving 2, 8.
Rhaegar, I think it was Rhaegar said that he hasn't seen one of these since the 90s in the stores.
I've seen them.
The Archies, I don't see them in the stores anymore. By the checkouts.
You have to go to Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Yeah.
Because
we can't. It's closed.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
5. Now we're on 6.
Yes. Pull it up. Eric Breen, you start us up.
See, I think this is a cross promotion with Harvey because that's an adult little, or was it Little Lotta or whatever her name was?
Where do you see her?
With the turkey leg.
Oh, in the middle there. I didn't see that. I was looking in the background. She just likes to eat.
Yeah, she does it well. Oh, look, right above the cat. More derpy teeth.
Derpy teeth vampires.
Yep. I missed the boat the first time, but yeah, the DTs are getting a 10 this time.
And then if you look above the derpy guy, it's a guy in drag. No, this kidding. It's one of her aunts. It might be Zelda.
So there's a lot to look at here. I feel like it's a little too busy. Just a bit too much.
Think of it as the evening rush at Publix.
I didn't have to deal with the evening rush at Publix today. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 9 because everything's drawn well. It definitely looks like a good book that you'd go ahead and pick up and enjoy. Amy, you are after me.
I like the invisible girl back there with her earrings and her happy face, and there's just so many interesting little characters on this. I don't know. This is just fun, and I like the warm colors, and it's bright and happy, and it's spectacular. I will give it a 10.
Okay, Melissa.
What draws my my first flash into my eyes like, oh, neat. I was particularly instantly drawn to Sabrina's face. She looked very cool.
Mm-hmm.
But the more I look at this, the more I really like the fact that this feels more like a Hanna-Barbera show, like, or production than it does like anything from Archie. Like the Carnies and those characters in there, it's like I could definitely see this being an old 70s cartoon made by that studio. So I that's a little unexpected for the lady who's like giant eye. That's interesting. This is like a really fun little crew, and I want to learn more about the Carnies. This would be a fun read. So I'm going to say 10.
10.
And Derpy
And Derpy King.
Real Dr. VENKMAN.
Well, if you guys look closely where the Spooktacular is there, the ghost is using his 2 eyes for the 2 O's. Spooktacular.
Yep.
And then on the upper right corner, stalking you is Grimace.
Happy birthday, Grimace.
And then there's little Franklin over there. Then you got.
Why did they kill Franklin?
And I spy a giant eye. And then the Puppet Master.
Where am I? Oh, there I am.
Are we
no, this is the
cover ranking?
No, Alicia. We're never in these cover rankings.
That's bullshit, Daddy.
I know.
So the Carnies, does the wife just eat all the food and no one else gets food?
He's too busy moving around lions.
It's true.
He ain't lying.
Lion.
This is 10. It's great.
Okay. All right, and that's our panel. So we're going to go to the chat now.
1993 this came out.
Go for number 6. Rhaegar would have to travel 1,500
I
or so miles.
He wouldn't walk 1,500 miles?
Well, I would walk 500 miles. Ethereal is saying this is an 8. Joe says, I see the Archie Digest all the time. or sometimes. In fact, they're the only comics I buy.
At your grocery stores?
Undead Quinn is saying 9. Brother Joe is questioning whether there will be free giveaways for this year's Halloween. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Trick or treating?
Glinzer is
Free,
saying
free subscriptions to the Geeky Puppet Show.
There you go.
One slick dude says, I have to go 10 on this one. Has to. Leon Haley says 8.
Once it comes back, it says, I gotta go. Yeah,
he said it twice. He corrected himself. He did, I have to go 10, won this one, and he meant on. Michael Taylor says 9. Rhaegar is agreeing with me, saying that the cover is a little crowded, so it's a 9 for him as well.
Well, it's more like a graduation shot. Like you have your class picture. You have already with your whole class at elementary school. You all sit down in the bleachers and they take a photo. There you go. And you pick yourself out.
Joe is saying 8, and I'm not skipping him. Maranya says, Sabrina's Halloween. Cute. Fun. Sets the mood for a Halloween party with the gang. Sells book to the target audience. Scores a spooktacular 10.
Well, it sells more than just a target audience. Probably to Walmart, to Kroger. Where they sell them?
MK says, the blonde is totally how I picture Amy in cartoon form. We're pulling cute. He will go a 10. He digs the eyeball. Very nice, very nice. Jackson Roykirk does not see the appeal.
My shop doesn't do any. I don't know any comic book shops that give away freebies during Halloween at all.
I don't either. Henry Jermick says a 7.
Right?
And thank you for stopping. 1-5 is going to take out a 10. 7 takes out 10. 8, 3 8s. Takes out 3 of these 10s. And then this is a 9. 3 9s remaining.
Your second 9 of the evening.
And we're on book 7 for the evening.
7.
Nice.
7. Eric, did you start us off on the last one?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like the Pixel voice is cracked for some reason there. He's like,
I think, I guess it's me. So, I see what they're going for here. I see the style choices, and I'm not vibing with it. It's cutesy, but it's not great. I'm going to go 7.
this is from this year.
Well, this year sucks.
Well, I mean, he's dressing up as the Clown Prince of horror or crime.
Actually, thank you
He's
for
a
pointing.
wolfman.
I'm going to have to go actually a 6. It's a meh for me. It's not.
Yeah, Jughead's the Joker, and then you just have the Wolfman as Archie, and you have 3 other characters that are in this story. And then you have Sabrina, who looks cute as a bun.
Amy.
Let's see. Well, I like the colors. These are. Oh my gosh! Look at the cute little googly-eyed bats. Oh, above Archie.
Oh, there you
go.
Adorable.
Pixel's all angry looking at it as he's drinking. I hate those freaking bats.
Well, that kind of saves it for me. It's
Saves it.
yeah. I think I'll give it a 9 at least. Those are cute googly-eyed bats. Look at them. Look at their little ears. They're so
Okay.
cute.
Melissa.
It's good. The first thing I thought when I saw Archie was like, wow, those mutton chops really make him look Irish.
No.
Let's see.
Still
Yeah,
Reggie.
The colors are appealing. The layout feels like it's for some reason feels just a little bit off.
It's a bit, yeah. I mean, you've got a Victorian house there, and it's not built correctly for being on an incline like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a
Maybe this.
I
Maybe
feel like Sabrina should have been moved a little more to the right. I don't know that little that SB. SB is that supposed to be an inside joke?
Maybe
Probably one of their writers or artists.
Yeah.
Probably. So there's a little inside joke there. So it's like, it's not really dead on. It's an appealing Jughead. Oh, I'm kind of feeling kind of more like in the 8s, personally.
That's fair. But the googly-eyed
The googly-eyed bats are cute.
Yeah, it can't be meh.
I mean,
Bats.
that
Right.
house in the distance could just be in the distance, and you just have this big giant hill in their front yard.
That's true. That's true.
Heroes are dead. With Halloween. I don't know.
All right, so we got Melissa's score then.
Yes, VENKMAN, it's your turn.
All right, I like the house Sabrina's drawn, where she's hovering above the ground. You get the perfect angle for the knees, the little boots. Got the shadow underneath each of the characters. Grass that needs to be cut before winter comes, otherwise the mice are just going to live there. Yeah, winter prep sucks. I'm doing that now. And then you got the 3 villains in the background.
Mhm.
The one girl basically wants to play a trick and get Archie. That's what this context was, you know. There is no Betty, Veronica, or even Reggie in this cover. Right? I don't think we've seen a Reggie.
No, I don't think so.
yeah,
No,
Unless he was the mummy.
Unless he was the mummy. It might have been.
That might have been Reggie under the wraps.
Well, 2024, he could be the mummy. I like this. It's as simple. It works for me. I'm gonna go 9 though.
Okay.
Google.
Eric Breen.
Shouldn't I be giving this cover a 10 if it weren't for the crazy-eyed bats at the top? Yeah, throw some derpy teeth on them, and that's different.
There you go.
But I think I'll be giving this one a 9.
Well, one of them smiles really big, and they might have little derpy teeth.
All right, that's this panel. So let's go to the chat. Let's see. Let's see for dinner tonight. I'm glad you're enjoying your spaghetti, Rhaegar. Ethereal Dragon says 8. Rhaegar says 9. Linzer says 9.
How are you in the official comic book of Halloween?
Because it said so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
look up.
comics wouldn't lie to you.
Well, probably because it's one of the most popular kids books, and then they're always doing books out. So basically,
They'll break your heart, kid, but they won't lie to you.
One Slick Dude says 8. Undead Quinn says 8. So does Henry Jermek.
Leon.
Leon Haley says 3. Wow. MK says Joker-looking Jughead gives it a 10.
So 3 is a very bad.
Yeah. Maranya says Archie Halloween Spectacular. Well rendered. Just enough background to set the tone and scene. Sells the book like a good cover should. Scores a spooky 10.
Why are they? He says, "Why are they breaking out and not into the house? Because they're not hooligans. They don't break into people's houses. It's Riverdale."
Yeah.
Jackson
Now, Mr. Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Jackson Roykirk says 6. Sabrina riding side saddle is the only good thing on this. Right. Michael Taylor says 9.
Jughead was being Captain Frugal and just wore his Sunday best. That was all worn off.
Well, there you go.
And Anthony Biello says a 7.
And
Ooh.
there we get the stop.
Hopefully his old Sunday best, because he's got the pants are all tore up now.
Looking back, I missed several opportunities to give covers 2s and 3s, like that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle girl. Everyone's
And then one cover, he says, yeah.
yeah. Okay, a 3 takes out of 10. A 6 takes out of 10. A 6 takes out of 9. So does a 7. And then that leaves 4 9s. This is an 8.
There you go.
Alrighty, then let me quickly move that up there. Wow, we pretty much got like 9, 8, and 7 each have 2, and then 10 is the only one that actually has 1.
Pretty even then.
It works out pretty well when LK is not here, and the same with E. All right, Speaking of number 8s, we're going for our number 8 right now.
Cool.
Oh, that's funny.
Amy.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Let's see.
Well,
I
who started
think
last time? Was it Melissa?
It was me.
Oh, was it? Okay.
So Amy's after me.
I think I remember. Wasn't this? Didn't we do this in one of the classic Archie books? Right?
Yeah.
It's like a classic cover.
This is an
Well-
iconic cover.
That's nice. I mean, I think it's the rendering is maybe a little off, but it's a great concept.
The
And
concept is spot on.
yeah, I really love that. So I'll give it a 10 just because it's a really cool tribute.
Melissa.
Yeah, I mean, it just like I said, you kind of tell. It feels like it was a little roughly done, like illustration wise, but this is definitely like this is a Betty and Veronica cover, like done right conceptually. Sharing the little beakers, the Halloween. Yeah, this is perfect as far as that goes. I think I'll give it a 10 too.
Okay. Real Dr. VENKMAN.
Yeah. The Bride of Frankenstein, the one we haven't watched yet on the Extreme Movie Show. Check those out. The reviews. We're doing those. They did the Wolfman earlier. They're, I guess, they're both trying to put the moves. At least Betty's trying to put the move on Archie, who's just dumbwitted. And he says, so the good. Mountain Dew. I love the glowing where basically their all their necks are being charged together. The Duracell battery sticking out.
Oh yeah.
That's cute.
And then poor Betty's gonna get a spider on her hair.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And look, floating heads, Breen.
There you go.
10.
Breen.
Those are just logo heads. Floating heads represent the people on the cover. So if they could have been a Halloween cover, just had Betty and Veronica as floating heads with straws.
Oh, I think people have their heads inside a refrigerator.
Yes, this
Archie's holding each of their heads.
this classic cover originally from Archie Annual number 4, replicated in Life with Archie number 2. And let's see, so 4 plus 2 plus 4, just because I said so, makes this a 10.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna have to go 9. The rendering is bothering me because it is off. So I'm sorry to be the Debbie Downer today.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not going 6 just because. Anthony Billio says this is a 10 for him. Joe is saying this is a 9. Jackson Roykirk, 8. Should have been just one test tube, like the classic cover where it was just one glass.
Okay. For those who are young enough to not remember that, it's fine.
Henry Jermek says 8. Michael Taylor says 9. MK says 10. One Slick Dude says 9. Ethereal Dragon says 8.
Like, how big could a beaker be that you'd be able to get
What if- What if Breen is a floating head?
I might be.
Well, he would be the Breen Supreme, right?
Rhaegar says that this is an 8. Maranya says Betty and Veronica, Archie Stein and his brides. The well-rendered spooky details sell the concept in the book. Scores a spooky 10. Glenzer is saying 9. All right, and I think that is that, folks. So, those 4 8s. Go ahead and take 4 of those 10s. And then 3 9s. That leaves. And take 3
All right. Jackson.
9.
All right. Jackson's leaving early. Who wants to take over for the thing? You want to take over the chat?
One Slick did these stop, so I'm.
Okay.
If One Slick, are you willing to do the starts as well?
Well, have a good night, Roykirk.
Yes, you sleep well. Roykirk, because I get it right.
Ray Kirk, because I don't like him.
What?
Yeah.
Aw, you guys are good.
Good night, Jerkson.
Ray Kirk.
Alrighty. Taking this one down. Where are we going? The numbers.
We're going to the 9th cover of the night.
No, but what was
Oh.
it? Would you rank this one?
Oh, it was a 9.
All right, let me move it up there. So now we have 3 9s. Ooh, suspense.
All right.
Number 9.
Our 9th cover of the evening. Melissa is starting us off, and I might have to write the start.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you. One
Kind of looks like a really tall Samwise.
Yeah, I see that. What a bizarre piece.
It is, but like it's they're starting to work on his appeal. That's good. Oh, good heavens!
Actually, this predates the one.
Bucket of
before.
water and poor Jughead.
Oh,
What's
you
it pre-
think this was earlier than the previous
Yeah,
one?
this is number 5. The other one is 18.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So, man, this is an early one. Well, they probably still had more than one artist working on the book. And
It's a Walmart exclusive. Right.
It's really good too.
It was called Yale Mart back then today.
The Mirth of a Nation.
Yeah, I'll see. Okay.
The Mirth. That'd be my superhero title. The Mirth.
That just means
Dave
you're
Rother.
humor.
Yeah,
Jughead looks-
exactly.
And it's interesting how everyone has much more rounded. I mean, except for the ladies, rounded noses. Gosh, I had to pick something. It's
He's a pirate witch,
he is a pirate witch. That is an unusual combination. I had to give him that.
right?
So
Old wise man Jughead. Me no care.
Joker.
The number.
You know, I think it's fun. It's got history. I think I'll give it a 10.
Okay. VENKMAN.
Girls, quit looking at him. Veronica and Betty.
Oh, okay.
Wrong girls.
Yeah. Veronica's looking at his butt. Yeah, this is crazy. And like he has the witch hat on, which I didn't think guys wore. Like they had the wizard hats. But he has a skull and crossbone on it, which is even weirder.
Right?
He's a pirate wizard.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I guess so.
The magical stars and stuff. Yes, that and just it's weird. For being an old school, old 40s one before pre-code, I'm gonna go 10. I like this.
Eric Breen.
Well, given that this has actual floating heads, and if I really wish that Archie's head had been detached,
It would have made it better.
that would have been cool, but that's still a 10.
Okay. I don't agree. I know it's early in the days of Archie, but I cannot forgive that look for Jughead. That
Old man
doesn't
Jughead.
at all. And did Jughead's been in the issues before this, right?
That was pretty much his default look in those days.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Jughead Wingfoot.
Yeah, there are lots of
It's
pictures of
so
Jughead
quiet
like this.
like that. I'm going to go ahead and give this a.
Back in the day, he was known as head of Jugs.
There's a lot that is not vibing with me with this issue. Even the buck tooth look for Archie, I can forgive because it's cartoonish with that big tooth. It reminds me of Timmy Turner from the Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
I can't forgive Archie's face here. It just doesn't look even like Archie.
Think about this though. If you pick this up, like you would not grab the shelf like today, because looking at how the bright yellow it is and everything, how old school it looks, you tell me you wouldn't want to own this?
Book is 80 years old. They look different then.
They look.
I'm well aware, but you read the first
It
issue.
looks like a kid's book, which is really cool about it, though.
It's Ethereal Dragon. Archie is fugly. I don't understand how he's got these two girls chasing him, because the girls do look good. Even though what's his name? Anthony Bilello says that she looks like Taylor Swift.
It's probably because
I'm sorry, I have to give this a 6.
It's because back then Archie was a bad boy, always getting in trouble.
The history does not save the book for me. Amy.
It's such a funny piece. I like the bright colors and the star patterns and things on that. Archie, well, yeah, but it's what it was at the time. And I do like the Timmy Turner teeth. That's kind of fun. I'm trying to figure out, when you look at the little trail here where he's flying, what kind of maneuver did he do to get that kind of a shape? Like, just the mental picture from going, yeah, and then arching and turning that tightly and then just kind of landing there is pretty wild. I like it. It's colorful. It's silly. And there's not enough rendered in the environment for me to really give the rendering a very hard time. So I'll give it a 10. It's neat.
Absolutely. Top of the chat. Glinzer gives us a 7. Anthony Bilello says 9. However, Archie looks like Howdy Doody on crack. Michael Taylor says 10. Cool cover. His favorite cover of the night so far.
Nice.
Joe says 8. Ethereal Dragon says this is a 5. Maranya. Archie number 5. Floating heads. Spooky detail. Well rendered for its time. Archie is a witch on a broom. Golden age goofiness personified. Score a pirate witch 10.
Pirate witch.
Rhaegar says has a skull and crossbones because he's part of the Skull and Bone Society. Number 10.
Yeah, Anthony's saying that. I bet he looks like Taylor Swift.
Yeah. One Slick Dude says 8. This is a classic cover. Yes, Rhaegar. Joe says, I believe a skull and crossbones was also a symbol for danger/poison in those days. I mean, depending on where you go, it'll still be the sign now.
Poison witch.
MK says, cone head witch hat. I like that one chick staring at his butt. That's a 10 from MK. Michael Taylor thinks that Jughead looks better than Archie. I disagree. Mostly because of the nose. I'm fine with him looking asleep one Slick. It's just the nose.
Jughead looks more like Gomer Pyle.
Yes, he does.
Hey there, Andy.
Let's see. Henry Jermek says early Green Goblin concept art. The Goblin first used a flaming broomstick before the flying
The
bat.
pumpkin on the front, yeah.
That's an 8 from Henry. Yes, one's like a 0.5 grade of this comic would sell for that much. And that's our count. So a 5 takes out a 10.
1, 2.
A 6 takes out a 10. A 7 takes out a 10. 3 8s takes out a 10. So it's between 1. Wait, let me make sure I got that right. 1, 2, 3. Scratched a little too hard. By 1, this is a 10.
All
Nice.
right.
Cool.
Right.
We're on to our 10th cover of the night.
All right.
England team do a poll.
He did do a poll, but we can't end it though.
So I guess we'll just have to
well,
see what
we can see what's looking right now. Right now, we got tied. Horror movie posters is tied with Scooby Doo. Out of 24 votes.
Very
Very
All
cool.
right. Time for the 10th cover of the night.
On number 10th. Look.
And
Aww.
you, Venkman, you start us off.
It is me, VENKMAN. The Archie Digest Library.
Betty and Veronica double digest.
The cartoon character is over. A Kirby classic photograph drawing.
Oh wow, it looks like a photograph.
It doesn't look like a drawing. It looks like somebody took a photograph, but
Yep, and just kind of cut it out,
and
and then put it on a 3-color vectorized background.
I mean, this is scary. Fashions, food, costume, fun pages, more. Yeah, it does fit. It does fit their personalities. Veronica would be the devil, and then you got the sweet angel Betty. I'll go 8 on this. So,
Eric Breen.
I was pretty much thinking the same.
8. I'm gonna go cutesy. It's nice. I'm gonna go 9. Amy.
Hey. Well, I think it's really cute costumes for the girls, and that really is like the only element that the cover has. But it is a cute design, and I do like it. So yeah, right? They're really cute. So I think I'll give it a 9 too. It would have been nice to see, some interesting environmental stuff or more graphic art flair, but what it does have, it does well.
I would have liked to have Archie falling in the back going,
That could be kind of funny.
That would have been good if it was Archie in the center, and he has Betty and Veronica
on his shoulders.
Oh yeah, like he's trying to decide something.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cute.
Melissa, it is your turn.
Yeah, you know what? When it popped in and looked at it made you go, "Oh!" I know it has little flaws and stuff, but I think it did what it did well. I think I'll give it a 9 too.
Something can be flawed and fabulous.
We're gonna go ahead to the chat. Glinzer is giving this an 8. Rhaegar says it's a 9. So does Anthony Bilello. Joe is saying this is a 7. Who knew Gomer Pyle would grow up later to become the kingpin? Ethereal Dragon says 8. One Slick also says 8. Maranya says, Betty and Veronica, the girls are costumed according to their character types. Odd photo castle in the background. Cute. Sells the book to its target audience. Scores a double 9. I'm sorry, that only counts as 1 9, Maranya. Michael Taylor says 8 because of that haunted house.
That haunted house. New series.
Henry Jeremiah says 7. MK, a horny girl because he's got the devil horns, versus an angelic girl. Haha. Nice dark castle in the background. It's a 10. And I think we got it. So if we want to put up the stop, I'll go ahead and count it up. 1 7 knocks out 1 10. 1 7 walks out 1 9. Then 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. This is an 8.
All right. 1. Wow, we're just really doing stuff here. All right. Number 11, and this one's a little risky. I don't know why you put it in here, but we'll put it up.
Oh.
Goodness.
Eric Breen, you start us off here today.
Well, okay, this is a double homage. The the finger beckoning you in when House of Mystery became they switched formats. It was just a hand sticking out of the door. But then when it became Elvira House of Mystery in 1985,
okay.
this was the cover. So this is, works on both levels. This is a 10.
Okay. I'm actually going to agree with Mr. Breen. I get what you're saying, Venkman, but yeah, no, it's
for a kid's book. That's always kind of like
it's fine. It's fine. It's not like it's actually Elvira on there, because then it would be sticking off the page.
No, but I mean, as far as like it's like showing off cleavage. So
it's not as rough as that old Archie one, Archie number 50. So it's a 10 for me too. Amy?
I mean, this is probably going to sound a little.
It's okay.
The first thing that jumps out to me is that her eyes aren't aligned correctly, and that's not a change in facial description or angle. He just rendered one a little too high, and that's a pretty front and center detail to kind of fudge on. The little monster guys, I guess, are an interesting design. The side of the door looks nicely detailed and rendered. It's a shame her face isn't a little better.
It's got a little turtle face.
Yeah. It's fine. Maybe like 7. It is kind of a strange thing to do for a kid Sabrina comic book. But does that say it was $15?
One shot, $15 is pretty, so it's probably a variant.
Oh, okay.
That would explain some stuff.
And it does have the something I can't read the top part of there, but it's supposed to like it really has a comics code thing up there already.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it's a mock. I don't know if it's a mock thing.
I think it's a mock, just like that AC is supposed to be the DC logo.
Yeah.
Okay, Melissa.
So I didn't know it was as weird, but is it just me, or does it when Elvira wears it, does it seem like a little more modest somehow? It's like,
yeah,
the fact that you could kind of see it. I don't know. It just I know the chest is so large that it just doesn't quite read as.
It doesn't feel quite so much.
So here, that's what I originally said when I said it, because I don't know how old Sabrina's supposed to be in these books, but Elvira is older.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes.
Well, she's late teens, late high school, whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe 17 or so. But you also gotta remember, if you look at the other covers, she's always wearing like mini skirts and boots and stuff like that. So Sabrina's not like her wardrobe's probably the most risque of even Betty and Veronica's in this era.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get up in anyone in the artist's grill or anything, but I just think it's kind of strange that her more modest proportions somehow make the outfit seem more risque than the way when Elvira wears it somehow.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm used to Elvira or something. But it's a little surprising. Is what
the lighting is a little odd too. I won't lie.
Yeah, that is true. It's putting angles. There are angles where there shouldn't be, and it's just a little strange. And she does look like a younger character than you should be pinning this to. Now, I will say that she does wear, like, she has little witch costumes and little mini skirts and boots, and those are cute.
Right. It's not completely out of left field. It's not quite. It doesn't quite stick the landing in terms of normal Sabrina, but I understand what they're going for.
Yeah.
I kind of want some of the modern computer coloring, which is starting. The glow, the light on her cheek and in the hair, I like that. I think I'll give it maybe an 8. I kind of want to give it an 8. Like it's good. Yeah. I mean, you're right about the eyes and stuff like that, but the color is fun.
Oh man, they need to.
For the lighting on her, it would have been better if she's holding up a lantern that's flickering.
That would be
I think,
interesting.
I think the right choice would have been to try to would have been better to try to emulate the older touch of the style. It is doing the homage, and that's why I rated it so highly. Because
Yeah, I don't know the
You
cover. It's
you don't have
homaging,
to
so-
justify your ranking, okay?
I'm justifying my ranking, okay?
I wish I had seen the original cover. I might be able to go, oh, I see what they're doing now.
Yeah, no, I don't know what we don't have England teams.
Well, I know you guys are proficient at this. Elvira's House of Mystery #1.
Elvira's House
Yeah,
of
so
Mystery.
VENKMAN, I'm sure you can pull that up in a heartbeat.
What?
So can Pixel.
Or
Huh?
Pixel.
I was making a joke at you because you're like, Pixel, you're
Oh,
like,
here it is. Well, no, that's not the full cover.
Well, Venkman, it is your turn to vote.
it is my turn to vote. And voting is important, kids. You need to vote. If you don't vote, your voice does not count. That being said, she does have a derpy face. I don't
Yeah.
understand the draw. They kind of look like turtle faces. How round they are at the ears. Reminds me of the Ninja Turtles every time I see it. Was Sabrina, do she always have freckles like Annie Oakley?
Yeah.
Oh, or whatever it is, Annie. Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard to draw freckles because without making them look like zits. No.
Yeah, when they're outlined, it can be kind of an issue. And when you're trying to do something that's a clean silhouette, I feel like you need to put a little more spacing on them and put them closer to where the brush is, and at least give her an open bridge on her nose to kind of flatten out that space and make it a little brighter.
So anyway, yeah, what they're going for, is Sabrina. Sabrina's always been more of the risque of all the Archie stuff because she deals in the magic and all stuff. You could say she's more of an adult. And the little creature, like a iguana demon thing, and then the little guys behind her, the goblins.
Mhm.
You know,
Little
first
guana
issue Halloween special is done on the font. Well, the font top there is in the. I'm going 10 on it because I understand what they're doing. Although I don't like the lighting though. The lighting sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of the lighting either. Which, well, I mean, I respect that you like that, Melissa. I wasn't a fan.
I mean, is it in there in like Twilight? She's opened the door outside, and then it's just sunlight coming over. It was the sun's going down.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, if you look at the original
understand
cover, this is unbelievably spot on.
Other than the eyes, now that you pointed it out, is sticking out to me. But I'm going to.
Or her hair's not aligned correctly either.
Glinzer is giving this a 9. MK says, "Whoa, hello, definitely a 10." Joe says it's a 10. One Slick Dude says it's a 10. Rhaegar 11 out of 10. I guess that's a 10. Ethereal Dragon says it's a 9. Michael Taylor says 10. Henry Jeremick says it's a 9. Maranya says Sabrina, Mad House of Mystery. Homage cover. Well rendered, just enough detail to sell the concept. Comics code approved. No. Scores a mysterious 10. Anthony Belello says 9.
All right.
Elvira is 900 years old. Okay. That's
No one's asking about viral though.
let's go ahead. Rhaegar saying this cover is getting a lot more analysis and conjecture than he surmised.
So this is the original. Hold on.
Oh, okay. If you go ahead and bring it up.
That's the
very nice.
That's the original. This is the remake.
I like the pink colors that it's pulling in from the environments in this.
Yeah. So
Like there's less color separation in it, but the artist is doing a lot with it. And that's really interesting.
I like that this is more duller. The lighting, y'all.
Yeah.
The door and frame, and everything like it looks more beat up. Where
And the little lizard monsters look kind of like mice.
This looks so clean and everything. Like it is Riverdale. Like there's like
By 3, this is a 10 though.
all right, cool. All right, move that up there.
But it is nice to see the piece that it's a tribute to, because it kind of informs what it. Because the artist was going after something. What was it? This.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Final cover of the evening.
Yes,
All right.
we're almost to the end. Oh, we are at the end.
She gets stuck in a pumpkin.
Do I start this one?
No, yeah. I went the other one, and then whoever came after me was Amy. So I think it might be Melissa again, is it?
Sure. Melissa.
Me?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I think I roughly remember the era in which these characters being. This is like a very early 2000s look.
Or was
With
it
the-
Brian?
And
Right.
it almost looks like she has like a pair of like mannequin legs that are sticking out one end, and she's like sitting in the other.
Yeah, like they did for the magic tricks, right?
Right. I'm thinking. I think this one's about a 7. The composition. I mean, it's drawn pretty well. The hills and a lot of things went right, but some of the poses feel a little stiff, and the emotional flow of this is a little off.
Yeah.
I'm interested in meeting Ginger, so do that.
And this issue, Ginger.
Yes, I would.
Yeah, but you open the book and well, you know the rest of that joke.
VENKMAN.
I'm looking at this, and I gotta say though, it's like the fishnets that I get the Zatanna vibes. The pumpkins everywhere, and then we got the spooky eyes inside the tree. That's kind of cool. And this is Dan Parent again with I forgot who the guy is helping him out, but
Where is Dan's parents?
You know, it would be better if she had a pirate thing on her hat. That would make more sense.
Come on, VENKMAN, you got a number.
Well, I'm just looking at this. The way her pose of Veronica, it's like the girls that pops out of the cake. So it reminds you of. Going 10.
Eric Breen.
Well, I think I've got to give us a 10 too because one of those googly-eyed bats is hiding in the tree.
Googly bat.
You're right.
Yes.
I missed the googly-eyed bat.
And they said, yeah, Venkman noticed it, and it would have been cool if there had been some bats or flying around the full moon there, but yeah, I mean this is just cute. I mean it's
Yeah, it is. It is cute.
Would have been better if it's a crossover with Scooby Doo and you had Scooby Doo picking his head from around the tree.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
It's
What a game. Let's go investigate.
and if Cliff Cornwall had been coming over the hill with a bunch of cloblops, it'd been even better.
You can stop. You're going to make me explode.
It would be so cool.
Burst in the glitter.
This isn't the OnlyFans, okay?
What? Anyway, I'm going to go 9 only because I feel like there's something off about it. I like a lot of it.
Mhm.
I do. But
What is off about it?
I think the positioning. I think the eyes in the tree, it's unnecessary. If we could close enough on
Googly eyes are not necessary.
Huh?
You take that back, sir.
I'm sorry. That's how I feel.
If there'd been some derpy teeth on here, this would be a 12.
That's right.
Quick draw derpy teeth on Jack Lantern.
It's a 9 for me. I'm sorry. Okay. Amy.
Well, I mean, you are right. It's strange. The way
And Betty and Veronica have the identical faces.
they do, and if you look at the way that it's drawn, everything is listing towards the right. So this guy was either drawing on something that was too small for him, or there's something here that was causing some discomfort in the way he was drawing, because everything's skewed oddly, and it doesn't have the rhythm that you would normally expect in something like that. So when you say you feel like something's off, that's
Probably what you're feeling.
That's probably what you're feeling.
But look, because you get that entire hill on the right-hand side that you just do not need.
That's awesome. Stop Betty and Veronica hate Hashtag.
You wanted to go ahead and keep that tree, and you go ahead and you keep the pumpkin, you keep everything else. All you need to do is like zoom in and cut off that hill. You don't.
You're right. I think whoever it was that did the editing took the illustration and cropped it wrong, because Betty's got her hand cut off on this side, and
That's
chances are that's not what they were going for. Especially when you look the rendering around the pumpkin for the little bushes, it stops just outside.
I'm
of the
wondering
pumpkin.
if this is a cover that opens up on the inside.
But if it's a wraparound, then that could be part of it.
There were some covers that did that open from the inside.
Oh, okay. See, now if it's half of a
We'll fold it
wraparound,
out.
that could explain some of it.
Right.
But we don't-
But we can't know that.
Yeah.
But there is a googly bat, and that's pretty awesome.
Maybe it's done that way to make you open it. Maybe it's done that way to drive you nuts. So you open the book to check.
Right. See where the rest of it goes. But they're pretty cute designs. It has some technical issues, and I have a little bit of a. I don't care for the particular style digital coloring that was being done at that time, but I'm going to try and not let that bother me too much. Yeah, you know what, Pixel, you're right. If you, I've got my tablet that I'm looking at, so I'm just taking my hand and covering everything like immediately towards the googly bat tree, and then covering it down. It looks 1,000 times better if you just take that
Just crop it.
inch and a half of stuff off.
Yeah, you just zoom in a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm doing that, and there's Googly Bat, and we know that Click Cornwall's coming with the Flopbots. So this is a 10.
The fact that
So
nobody's
what?
How's that pronounced? It's Flopbots?
What's that?
The little plant guys.
No,
Call-ups.
what was the number?
Oh, I'm sorry. A 10.
It's a 10? Okay.
I'm more disturbed the fact that nobody's cut that lawn.
I'm going to the chat now. Glenzer says,
Isn't it amazing how much better that looks?
Michael says it's a 10. Ethereal says it's an 8. Joe also agrees it's an 8. One Slick Dude says, hey, Veronica found the great pumpkin. Maranya says that Betty and Veronica, very cheesecake looks for the pair. Just enough elements to signify this being a Halloween cover. Well rendered. Scores of those gams 10. Henry Jermick says 8. MK says 10. Gams for the win. I know you said legs. I don't care. Rhaegar says, stop Betty and Veronica hate. It's a 10. All right. So 1-7 gets rid of 1-10.
All right, but we do ask you, if you haven't not voted in the poll, go do that right now. We are sitting late tied for horror movie posters or Scooby Doo.
This is a 10 by 2. It's a 10. All righty. And then let's go ahead and see our covers for the night. Our list.
Our list.
Hmm?
I know, yeah. Then we gotta start. We vote on which goes next. So
I know.
So,
That's why I gotta pull it up so we can.
so this goes all the way up to here to 10s.
Yep. Okay. So we start at the 7s. We'll start with Eric Breen. Out of the 2 at 7, which is the best?
The second one is the best.
Make sure you write these down, because we are still doing the thing. Yeah, we always do this. We can group everybody if they want to join. So I'll put a go for 7 or go
7, 1
there.
and 2. Or no, I'm trying to figure out how to mark this down. Forgive me. 1 second. 1, 2. Okay. Eric Breen is saying that is the best. I'm going to say the opposite. I'm going to say Sonic's the best. Amy.
Sonic.
Melissa.
Also Sonic.
Venkman.
Oh. As much as I like the 3-legged table,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You're going Sonic.
I'm going Sonic.
Okay. Go for 7. Michael Taylor says that the second is the best. Maranya says Archie
Grundy.
Grundy,
Yeah.
number 2. Joe's heading out. Good night, Joe. All right, and anybody else? Anybody else? We need to know now, or the fate is decided.
Glinzer coming in saying the best is the second one. Archie.
Okay, we're tied right now, so we need a tiebreaker.
One
Sonic
more.
again.
Rock, paper, scissors.
It looks like they're in a giant bubble bath.
Mhm.
Left. Anyone else? Bueller? Bueller?
Anyone else for Sonic?
Amy.
Anyone else for not Archie?
Okay. Leave
All
it.
right.
Okay. I think we are going to leave it as is, as it's tied. Unless somebody else.
Well, didn't Rager just vote saying leave it? Does it count as a vote?
Oh, yeah, that does count as a vote. So that's one more. So
Yeah.
Sonic does get the heads up.
Alrighty then.
So that decides that. Now we're on to 8. Let's just stick with the order. Eric Breen.
Best is the apple in the barrel, and the worst is the close up of Betty and Veronica.
Okay. I am going to say that the worst one is the newest one. That's the worst one. The one
Which
in the
one's the
middle.
newest one? Oh, the one in the middle?
The one with the mutton chops.
Yeah, I think that came out. That came out last week. I got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped saying yeah.
I'm actually going to say no. There's more thought in the apple cover, so I'll give it an upvote too. All right, Amy.
I think I'll go with the apples for my favorite, and I guess for my least favorite, I do love the little googly-eyed bats, but we can't even see the googly-eyed bats here. So I guess I'll say my least favorite is the mutton chops.
Okay.
You know,
Well, but there are no googly-eyed bats on. Oh, sorry, I'm not making this more difficult for you. Let's just go.
Trust the old instincts.
And
The Betty Rug on the far right has a better general composition.
But it's also not drawn.
Right. Okay, so my next?
Yep,
Okay.
go for it.
Yeah, my favorite is like that little one with the vampire Archie apple. That was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Least favorite, is it Irish looking Archie or the angel devil?
Did you want to go back to you?
Huh?
Did you want to? Did you need?
Oh gosh.
Go back.
Okay, just trust your instincts. Okay, I think my least favorite is going to be the it's going to be the one with the mutton with the Archie with the mutton chops. I just kind of feel like the Betty and Veronica, it does what it's supposed to really well.
Okay. Venkman.
are you writing down the negatives as well too?
Yes.
Okay. I gotta go with the Halloween annual, the very first one with the derpy.
Is the
Teeth
best.
is the best.
That's almost like guaranteed. Okay.
The Halloween Spectacular, which just forgets that they're Halloween Spectacular, doesn't say Spooktacular. That's my worst. One in the middle.
It's not a spook.
It sucks because if it just would have been like a close up of Sabrina on the broom flying with Salem, that would have been a 10. But yeah, it sucks.
Mm-hmm. Or if it had been just the googly eye bats.
Just a whole cover googly eye bats and like one of the girls got turned into googly bats and they're fighting over Archie.
Is he a googly eye bat with little butt teeth?
Yeah, and he has the little orange pants.
There you go.
7. Carved pumpkin bows. Sonic. Okay, MK tied that one. That wasn't what you were supposed to do, MK. We've moved on.
Yeah, so don't count it. So
Yeah. Glenzer, best is the werewolf Archie. What? Okay. Sorry. That surprised.
he likes Irish Archie. Okay.
Worst is Apple Archie.
Archibald.
One down vote that it has. Okay. Ethereal says left. So I guess that is a best first, and the worst is the middle, which is the right opinion. 8 best is Archie, and worst is Betty and Veronica. And Horn Girl and Angel best, and Joker. Jughead is worst.
Wouldn't it be called Joker Head?
Killer Double Digest worst. You think that the Halloween? Okay, Michael.
Or maybe he's dressed as Prince.
And then which did he say is worst? The Double Digest. Okay. And then
The Double Digest.
okay, because it has more downvotes, the second one, the middle one is the worst. The best is Apple. No comparison.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty, so moving on to 9s. Okay, Eric Breen. What's the best? What's the worst?
The best is 3 on a test tube. And the worst, I'm gonna say the first one.
Okay. We're actually going to swap that for me. I think that the first one there is the best, and the test tube is the worst. Okay, Amy.
My favorite's the Sabrina one with all the little characters.
Okay.
And I guess my least favorite is probably the test tube one. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
They're all good though.
Yes.
Well, that's why they're awesome.
Absolutely.
Melissa.
Okay. Honestly, the more I look at the one, that Sabrina one, it looks like just a really cool movie poster to me. I guess I had to follow suit. My favorite is Sabrina. Least favorite is the Beaker one. I mean, conceptually it's perfect, but it's like it's just.
Well, this one has the little mummy guy who's jumping out there and waving.
Yes, I do like that.
And Venkman.
I gotta go with Spooktacular in the middle as my favorite. The carnies, bro. I want more about the carnies with the lion and the fat lady eating turkey leg.
And she managed to wrestle away from a lion. That's pretty good.
That's what the lion's scared. He jumped on the guy. He's like, "Save me!"
And your least favorite?
Least favorite has got to be the first one.
Okay. All right. Going to the chat. That's for 9. The 3 straws for MK is the best. And the worst is Witchy Blonde. Oh, okay. Number 1. Okay. I'm all by myself. I see how it is. 9 for Maranya. Best is 3 on a test tube. And the worst is Sabrina. Ooh. Okay. Will work for brains is the best, says Rhaegar. So I'm not all alone. Thank you. And the test tube one is the worst. Oh, we have the same votes. I don't know if that's a good thing. Glenzer, test tubes best. Worst is Zombie Jughead. Okay. And then Ethereal Dragon saying that Zombie Head is best. Zombie Jughead is best. So number 1. Worst for Cleanser is no, for Ethereal Dragon is Sabrina. And Michael Taylor says the third one is the best. First is the worst. Okay.
All right then.
So one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 downs, and 1, 2, 3, 3 ups. The second one has 3 ups and 2 negatives. 2 negatives. And the third one has the most votes total. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positive, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, and 4 negative.
Okay. What about the other 2?
So the first one, Zombie Head, has 3 positive and 5 negative.
Okay.
The second one, Sabrina, has 3 positive, 2 negative.
So that would put. Okay, like that.
Then number 3 has 5 positive, 4 negative. So that's definitely above Zombie Head. I'm trying to. It's pretty small.
All right.
So I guess that. So we're on to the 10s of the evening.
Ultimately, if people were upset, this is the perfect time to get your torches out.
Me, I'm doing my best. Okay. All right. Eric Breen, what is the best? What is the worst?
The best is the Madhouse of Mystery.
Okay.
And the worst, I've got to go with the Archie number 5.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and agree that Archie number 5 is the worst on here. The best, I'm actually going to agree with Eric Breen. I think actually the House of Mystery is the best. Amy.
Oh, that's tough. Because what makes it good is the fact that it's an inferior copy of a different book. It's strange, but I guess overall I'd have to say, if I were to average out my favorites here, taking out like technical tweaks and things like that on it, and which is weird to say on the Archie book, but I guess number 5, I mean, the limitations are just kind of limitations of the era that was in it, but at least the colors were good and it was kind of interesting, and it's got the floating heads, which is cool. Plus, he is a pirate witch. So I guess I'll say the Pirate Witch Archie is my favorite of them overall.
And least favorite.
Yeah, least favorite. I don't know. Maybe the House of Mystery. I don't know.
That's okay.
What is the book you least likely to pick up at the store?
Oh, the least likely to pick up would be House of Mystery. Yeah.
Okay. That's how I gotta go.
Okay. Melissa.
My favorite is the first one with the haunted house and
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
My least favorite. I guess it would be the House of Mystery.
Okay. And VENKMAN.
I mean, the Veronica on the end one there is kind of it's now the more I look at it, it is kind of bland because they probably put out like 30 of those in the past couple years.
Right.
So it's like it's not nothing new. Archie on the broomstick though, it's just wow, every time I see that, that looks like it would be like a kid would be having, like, you know, in the 1940s, 50s, you know, be carrying, holding around, just carrying, because it looks so great. And it you know, it is an older one like that. It sells it being that, hey, this is Archie, this is a comic book, it's flashy, it grabs your attention.
I love the colors. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
strong graphic appeal.
So I'm probably gonna go. I'll be on the minority. I'm gonna go with Archie number 5.
Is the best.
Is the best.
And Veronica, Betty and Veronica is the worst.
Yep, the double digest is the worst.
Yeah, it's got a lot of technical problems, but it is amazing how much better it looks if you just crop
Like-
off that 1 inch of stuff, blank space on the side.
Like, my thing is, yeah, that's the thing. I love the hills. It looks better as a Scooby-Doo cover.
Yeah.
Glinzer says that Archie in the chair is the best. Worst is Archie on a broomstick.
Haters.
Rhaegar agrees with Eric. Madhouse is the best. And Archie number 5 is the worst.
Now, is that an Archie book or is that a House of Mystery book?
It's a variant for I think, right, for the Archie.
Which
Oh.
one?
Breen
The
would know
one
this.
with
Breen,
Sabrina?
the
Or
House
is
of
it
Mystery one.
Yeah,
Is that-
that might be.
Mm.
Darkness Comes. Sorry you missed the auction yesterday. Maranya says that Archie in the ghost chair is the best. So number 1 is the best. And worse is Archie riding on a broomstick. MK, the Elvira cover is the best. Is
Oh,
what
yeah. It's not up here, but
That's what he means to say. Versus Archie with the pirate witch hat. Okay. Sabrina is the best according to Ethereal Dragon, and Archie pirate Archie is the worst. The second pirate witch Archie is the best for Michael Taylor, and then the worst is the last one.
So I guess we're just gonna go with this all the way over here then.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Give me a second. There's 3 positives for the first cover.
Mhm.
There is, let me count them.
20 negatives.
There's 7 negatives for number 2.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3 positives for number 2.
And 2 negatives.
No. For number 2, the pirate witch hat
Okay.
has 3 positives and 7 negatives. So,
Well, I thought that was Archie 5. That's why I was confused about that.
Archie 5 is what I'm talking about right now.
Yeah, okay.
Sabrina's House of Mystery has 5 positives and 2 negatives.
So that goes.
And then, well, here's the thing. One second. Because if I'm saying that the 2 negatives are canceling out against the positives, that means that 3 positive is the total of Madhouse. 3 positive is also the total of the first cover, but has no negatives against it. So put that Halloween blowout at first. 4 negatives, 4. So Archie number 5 is going to be in last place. Halloween blowout is number 1. House of Mystery is going to be second, and then Betty and Veronica just has 2 downvotes, so it'll be there.
Alrighty then.
Our list.
all right.
All right, starting with number 12 is, well, I don't know the numbers, but we'll go here. Yeah, Archie
At the table.
Archie Grundy.
Grundy, Sonic, and then Sonic Archie is at number 11. Number 10 is Bagora. 9 is Double D. Veronica and Betty will digest.
Mhm.
Number 8 is Derpy. Halloween. All right. We're on 7, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Is
Which Betty?
which Betty? I don't know which one.
That Betty.
that Betty.
All right, number 6 is the Frankensteins. Number 5 coming in there, and this always reminds me of like an 80s cover. It always reminds me of, like Rainbow Bright could be like in there too,
So
Yeah,
many-
absolutely.
or Gem and the Holograms.
They make it a cool book.
Number 4 is somehow beat out all the other ones up here, and it's up here. Is a 10. 3 is a double digest again. 2 is a House of Mystery, and 1 is a Halloween Blowout.
Yep.
I honestly thought the House of Mystery would have got more votes, but I think a lot of the guys are uncomfortable voting for it in front of the girls.
I'm not uncomfortable voting.
This is the Halloween Blowout. That is like a good Archie cover, right? Because
No.
we
We have a good list here. Out of
We
everything
do.
that I counted, I believe what everybody's saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
But yeah, so this is our ranking. And
Okay.
Englentine, hopefully you are watching because I have it here, but
well, Rieger, what I'm saying is that sometimes guys don't want to say stuff around people they don't know. They don't want to offend people, so they kind of walk on eggshells a little bit, you know.
I don't walk on eggshells. That's too uncomfortable on my feet.
Yeah, but you also don't want to come off as rude. You're like, I don't give a shit what anybody says, and just do what you want to do. That too. It's a fine line.
It is.
Fine line.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so that is that. All right, our poll though for tonight, taking the lead in the late with 26 votes at 42%. Actually, well, fine. We'll do it Engeltine way because he just complains when I go the winner first. All right, the one that no one cared about, Hot Stuff at 8% of 26 votes.
Who?
Yeah, not so hot stuff.
Ah, okay.
And then coming in at 3rd place, Grim Ghost Stories at 15% of the votes. Our number 2, which was tied for the longest time until about a couple minutes ago, is Scooby-Doo
Aw.
at 35%. Which means this winner at 42% of the vote is Horror Movie Post. Horror Movie Post, okay?
We're
So,
movie posters.
gotta add that extra R.
you have to. I don't want to be accused. No.
Scooby Dooby Doo, number 2.
I,
You got beat by horror movie posters.
actually, you mean it's more like Scooby Don't?
Scooby Doo, where are you? We're here.
Well, I guess again, it's
That's okay.
I do know this, but we will eventually have some more Scooby Doo stuff. But I really hope that he pulls in from like the first original series, the ones we've been reading on the channel, 70s ones, and then pulling in for the next one, like combine them if he has to, because they're fun.
Say,
Oh,
it's been really fun. We hope you liked it too. It seems like we've just begun, but suddenly we're through.
if you'd like to see more of this content, go over to the Geeky Puppet Show.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know,
You can comment.
the way you do that, Venkman, people should donate to this channel with shillings.
How many shillings do they have? The old shillings.
That's right. You should solicit in England.
You can go to ko-fi.com/Engeltine from I Love Comics to donate to this channel. If you like the sports, it's basically help out the Shadowban King of YouTube. Wow, he's like a Lord of the Rings fantasy character, the Shadowban King.
The Shadowban.
Ye old Shadowban. Fan of shadows.
Fair.
Good night.
Goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
The great thing is if he leaves, he can't get back in. I have to let you in, and I know that movie. Let the right ones in. I messed up. All right, though. It was weird though. We're actually ending early though.
I know.
But All right. So tomorrow night on the Geeky Puppet
there's
Show.
no Bone 43 to argue about.
So tomorrow night on the Geeky Puppet Show, stop by. Me and Brain will be talking about the top 5 around 8
What?
p.m. Eastern.
That's Tuesday.
Wait, no. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're all right. Yeah. Tomorrow's Monday. So tomorrow night is Teen Titans Go. Check that out. And then, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So-
That's all I got here, bro.
And then Tuesday, you get to look at the top 5. All right.
Until next time.
Goodbye.
Bye. Not me, because I'm straight. Ha ha.